We are honored to bring to the community a new podcast series called Knights Meetup. This series is hosted by the Trava development team to sit together and discuss blockchain knowledge or Trava products building models, as well as other technology solutions in the blockchain industry. The content in each episode will be built on ideas from the community and the hottest trends in the industry. So, have a cup of tea and meet up.
Hello everyone. Again, it's me. My name is Minh, and I am CEO co-founder of Trava Finance. And today, I'm very honored for me to be the host of the first program that bring more knowledge and detailed information for audience. And I think especially for the Trava community. In this talk, we will discuss about the technical view for the product of the Trava. So we all know about TradDAO. It's a big step of Trava in the beginning of 2020, and the Trava with TradDAO toward the DeFi 2.0 and Web 3.0 integration. As you know, on the website we saw that, and this trend attract a lot of attention from the community. And today we are here to discuss about TradDAO concept and installment strategy in bond sale with the topic of installment strategy when the traditional economy model has been first applied in the DeFi. And today we have Mr. Thắng. Everyone know him. He's a CTO of Trava, and he will be here to help the community to answer all the questions and give the detailed information about the TradDAO. Hi Thắng, how are you?
Hi, Minh. Yes, we are working together for 5 years, but this is the first time we sit together and then talk with our community like this. And it's my honor to be here to be share with our community about Java and TradDAO and future plan of Java product.
Okay, so today, as I mentioned it before, we will talk about installment TradDAO. It is a critical trend in 2022, and that brings a lot of benefit for the user. So, as you know, in fact, despite the advantage of this mechanism, its application has been limited in the traditional market. And as a pioneer at the very first time, TradDAO has generated this model to the crypto market by building a very new feature named bond installment. From my viewpoint, this is the first solution or product in the world provides the installment mechanism for the crypto mechanism. So for those who may not know, TradDAO is known as the first bonding protocol with the mechanism as I mentioned before, installment, and together with the reputation tracking. So as I just mentioned, the bond installment is a unique feature that could be found only in our system. I mean in the Trava ecosystem. And today we will dig deep into the feature and find out what is offered to the investor. So Mr. Thắng, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's start.
So I think for the first thing in the talk today is the motivation to launch TradDAO from the Trava team. And we receive a lot of questions from the community who want to know about the birth of the TradDAO project. And is there any interesting story or motivation behind it we can share with our audience?
As you know, Java was born in 2020 as the world's first cross-chain lending protocol. This represents the DeFi 1.0 production. In the last of 20 and 21, a lot of product of DeFi 1.0 has been shown, like especially unsustainable liquidity. Java got the same problem. Java has its own liquidity program to incentive to users who provide liquidity to our lending protocol. And Olympus DAO in early of 20 and 21 released their product to solve this problem with bonding feature and auto compounding staking program. In 20 and 22, Java has the big goal with the roadmap called toward from DeFi 2.0 to Web3 feature. So we have two paths to be developed this year called DeFi 2.0 and Web 3.0. And with TradDAO, we are trying to make this goal to be a reality. Based on Olympus DAO model, we create TraDAO and develop some unique feature like bonding installment and reputation checking for TOT and Java token. And that makes TraDAO different from other own fork project. So I think TraDAO has a lot of potential and a lot of work to do to make our goal reality.
I think our audience can get the main point from the question is that we based on the Olympus DAO's model to deploy the DeFi 2.0 and we add on into the model some unique feature like the reputation and installment. So very nice. Thank you for the question. And I think community also would like to know about the relationship between the Trava and TraDAO. And EBS, from the view of CTO, can you give our community to glimpse of the relationship between Trava and TraDAO? And what can Trava holder benefit from this project? And what can Trava support for the TraDAO development?
This is very nice question. We are now trying to build an ecosystem that offer user various service and feature. TraDAO is a significant component of it. Talking about the relationship between TraDAO and Java, I would like to sum up with some main point. Like firstly, based on Java's knowledge graph, TraDAO built a wallet reputation mechanism which is used to evaluate user credit score and loyalty in the Java ecosystem. Users with higher reputation will have more preference to teach with bonding. Secondly, the assets in TraDAO's treasury will be put in Java lending pool as a collateral access, and from that we can generate more profit. To be more specific, the TraDAO protocol means TOT token in exchange for other assets like stablecoins, BUSD, DAI or USDT, and NLP token in DEX. The asset will be then put in the treasury and also in the Java lending pool as deposit to create more profit. The profit will be shared among users in the Java ecosystem. Finally, the treasury of TraDAO is managed by the DAO, and the Java token is used as its governance token. That means Java holder could have their voice in the DAO. In the future, we will enable users to buy NFT with TOT token and enable TOT tokens as the governance token of the protocol. Hope that this answer can help use Java and TraDAO community understand the relationship between Java and TraDAO.
From the view of the Trava, we can get more liquidity provided from the treasury of TraDAO, and also from the TraDAO, we can have a mechanism to use the liquidity generated from the treasury. So I think it's a way it will take profit for our customer. So as you know, a mechanism to use the liquidity generated from the treasury. So I think it's a way it will take profit for our customer. So as you know, Java inside Java ecosystem, TraDAO provides several unique selling points. The first thing, as I mentioned before, we offer to customer a bond installment function to user. So this is a unique selling point because I don't see any other the same function in the world provide the bond installment fork of OHM project. So I would like to ask Mr. Thắng about the USP installment model in buying bond, and could you tell more about the TraDAO integrate that the financial model in the project?
Yeah, another nice question. Talking about the financial market, by now, pay later is considered to be a critical financial chain in 2022. In general, this mechanism allows people to buy anything they want immediately, while also getting a little extra time to pay off their debt. This way of purchasing seems appealing if consumers do have not much money. or don't want to foot the bill for something all at once. So when it comes in the cryptocurrency space, because the market changes quickly and significantly every day, when Bitcoin down or up, it's the way important to to grasp the opportunity when they come. For example, one investor find a potential project, and they might want to be invest in this project to earn profit and earn more benefit. So what are they gonna do if they have don't have enough money? We talk about that and want to build a mechanism to solve this problem. That's why we have a bond installment today. And as you just mentioned in my non-list, you can only find this feature in Chadao protocol. And also, this is our unique selling point. To be more specific, bond installment allows bonder to buy more TOD token with a certain amount of assets and pay the debt later. This type of bonds offer users more capital to obtain more bond, and they can earn more profits from our auto-compounding staking. Compared to the traditional mechanism, bond installment is more likely to benefit users. And that's because this type of bond offer users a small amount of capital to obtain more bond and earn more profit from auto-compounding staking program. And user can be more familiar with the three theory of Olympus DAO. And in the DeFi 2.0 market, a lot of OS and fork have the same theory or there's one update. Based on this mechanism, but on the next level, Chara offers 5-5 strategy with the addition of two features, auto-compounding staking and bond installment. In our system, user can stake, bond, sell, auto-compound stake, and bond installment. This feature benefits the most when user choose to bond in installment. To sum up, I believe bond installment will be one of the best strategies for investors, and it will become the bigger in the future. And that is the potential of Chada.
Okay, thank you for your interesting answer. I think if our customer having less money, they can use the bond installment to get more money in the future, right? And maybe it is the advantage of the Trava ecosystem in general and Shardao in particular as compared with other projects of OHM fork. Yeah, thank you first, for your answer. And I have one more question for you. Uh, as a CTO, can you say more about the project long-term plan or development direction for this feature? Because community would like to know, in the view of the technology, if you bring more the development for the product, so what are they?
Very sure that Java have long-term vision for Java and Java ecosystem. As I mentioned before, we believe bond installment will be one of the best strategy for investor. And also Java has a lot of feature to be done in 2022 to make our vision for DeFi 2.0 and Web 3.0 reality. So in our view, the more benefits user get, the more success that we achieve. So I believe that, and my team believes so. Moreover, besides our users who have placed their trust in Chardao and Java ecosystem, we also want to add value to the cryptocurrency world and Java ecosystem. We also want to add value to the cryptocurrency world as a whole. That's why we will improve this unique mechanism continuously and offer it as our main service and provide it unique service to other projects as well.
Okay, Mr. CTO, and I think you have a lot of the information bring to our community and Travaknai, and especially for the bond installment. From my viewpoint, if I am a user, the poor user, I would like to use the bond installment to get more profit in the future. And it's very good to know in deep about the drawdown and potential feature of the drawdown from this talk today. And for our audience, I hope that you found this first meetup even informative and useful. And in the next time, I don't forget to follow our channel to keep update. Thank you.
Yeah, goodbye and hope to see you again in the near future to share you about Java and Chowdown vision and our development statement. Thank you again.